this is Stitching Colourist with Shelley Lewis. I couldn't get my words out then. So today's video we're going to work on Mr. Mosaics, Ariane's vintage collection by the Belba family, and I was very kindly sent this book by the Belba family, so thank you very much for that. So the picture we was working on in our last colour and chat was this one. I wasn't sure whether I was going to go back to finishing this off on camera because I had a little slight mishap. You know how last time I spoke to you guys and I said that when my little ones are in the bath, I just sit on the loo, not literally on the loo and do anything, but sit on the loo with a bit of colouring. At least then I'm in the same room. Well, I didn't realise my hand was wet, obviously from getting them in the bath. I put my hand on my page, went to colour, and I got a big wet patch on my page. And if I zoom you in, this bit here, I got it all wet round there. The colour from here I managed to erase off. Then I managed to smudge really badly, and I was like, am I really going to finish this picture on camera or not? I wasn't going to, but I thought, you know what, I just will, because I have a tendency of doing that, guys. I'll go to do a picture and I'll never finish it. However, we're not going to finish this all on camera because it would take a while. But after this video, I will be doing it, finishing it off camera. So finally get into the colour and chat. So I'm going to put a bit of light on here, you know, because it's looking a bit gloomy. So we've got some number 7s, and number 7s are brown down there. So I'm going to zoom you in. I do apologise if any time it does go blurry like it is right this minute. I may have to zoom you back out, guys, if that's not gonna... yeah. So we're on number 7, which is a brown. And what I've been doing, because I'm using my Ohuhu markers to do this, I'm looking on my colour swatch charts that I did of these dual tip markers, and when I want a colour I'll look on the certain board here and get that out. So it's saying I need to use a brown, so I don't want to use a dark brown in case I do have that one in the picture. So I think the one I'm going to go with is this one here, which is 94 in the markers. So, and hey, luckily it's this one here. So that one is this one. So I'm just going to go in and do the number 7s, and we're going to have a chat. I know, guys, that this might not seem to you that much interesting with me just doing crosses. But I thought it'd be nice just to have a catch up, because it's been well over a week since we caught up last on a bit of a chat. It might have been a week and a half, 2 weeks, because I've had that many, well, I've had other videos to do, so my colour and chats tend to have been put back a little bit. So yeah, anyway, how are you all? I hope you're all doing well. How did I miss a number 5 there? Oh gosh, I won't do that now. I'll go back into it when I finish this off camera. So yeah, how is everybody? I'm going to say what I say in all my videos. I hope you're all keeping well and safe. And I hope wherever you are, you're okay. Here in the UK, obviously we're not back to normal by no means. Cases are rising, but kids were back at school on, it was Tuesday gone, yeah, Tuesday. The children, no, it wasn't Tuesday, it was Wednesday, sorry, I'm lying to you now. It was Wednesday, the children were back at school. I'm going to have to zoom you out, guys, because that's getting a bit blurry. Oh, stop shaking. Camera's shaking there. So yeah, the children were back to school on Wednesday, 9:15 till 2:30, so just half an hour early finish than what they would have done, because I don't know if they're doing it at every school, but at my son's school in particular, they've got obviously a few health and safety things put into place. When we pick them up, we have to go through one gate now, and it's a whole one-way system. So basically you go in, go to get your child, you can't come back out of that big gate. You have to go all the way round the back of the school and come through the little gate, which is quite a bit, you know. It don't bother me, to be honest. I'm fine with it, and obviously they have to do it for health and safety, but still it worries me, because I've been fretting about this, guys, and you're going to hear about this now. Everybody else has, my husband has, so might as well tell you guys, because my daughter starts this coming week, but she's only on 3 days for an hour for stay and play, which ain't too bad. And then next week she's on mornings, and then the week after I think it's afternoons, something like that. What worries me is because I've got to pick them both up from school, and it's not just me, it's going to be loads of other parents as well that have got siblings starting in the same school as their older siblings. How I'm going to work it with the one-way system, because you go through the main gates and you're supposed to turn left to go and get your child from the classrooms. But the problem with that is my daughter's classroom is on the right. And I'm like, well, how am I meant to do that if you're supposed to turn left on the one-way system? And the other problem is, because obviously I get my daughter, it's supposed to be one way, you only go out the small gates. I'm then going to have to turn left to go and get my son. So I really don't know. Oh, I do apologise about that, guys. I really don't know how that is going to work out, the one-way system. Whether I'm going to be able to turn left to go and get my son when I've turned right. They're going to have to let me do it, that's what I'm thinking, because there's no way, because especially when they finish at the same time, I've not got time to get my daughter, go all the way around the back, through the small gate, through the main gate again, to go and get my son. I can't do it, because I'm going to be late for him. So I'm going to have to query that, which, to be honest, when she's in her stay and play sessions on Tuesday, on Wednesday we're in the main hall, so they'll probably tell us about things. So I'm actually, if they let me, I'm going to query that. But I'm a warrior, guys. I'm a warrior. If something is bugging me, really worrying me, it will stay there until it gets solved, basically. And 9 times out of 10 I worry about nothing. It's nothing that I'm worrying about. But like I said, I'm a warrior and I'm silly, really. So I've just been worrying about this for over a week. And yeah, one of the other things that worries me is at the end of October. Well, I am going away for 2 days at the beginning of October on the Friday, and what I will mention is, guys, because I always record on a Friday, don't I? What I shall be doing is I shall be pre-recording on the Thursday, but I will still upload it on the Friday. Oh, pardon me, Friday, when I get to my friends. Because I'm rabbit sitting. Anyway, at the end of October, I'm going on a stitching retreat. And because the stitching retreat is quite far, it's like near enough to London, on the outskirts of London, it takes 3 hours on the train. So my mother-in-law, she's picking the little ones up from school, and she's fine to pick them up. She's not good on her legs, but she's fine to pick them up from school, like, because she just gets a taxi and then goes back in. But what worries me is, obviously, with the one-way system, is having to walk all the way round the school, which I'm not pleased about. I'm really not pleased about. Obviously, they have to do it for the health and safety, but I'm just not pleased about that. So I'm going to have to query that as well, just to double check. Because I would have still picked him up from school, but it means if I'd have done that, I wouldn't have been getting on the train until 5 o'clock at the earliest, which means I wouldn't be getting into Milton Keynes for about 9 o'clock of the night. So I've missed a whole day at the stitching place then. So yeah, so I have got to query that. She's more than... my mother-in-law, she's more than happy to pick them up from school, because I think she likes it, because I don't know, she just likes time with her grandchildren. So we're going to go with the 9 round here. No, that's 16, I can't see. 9 is here, so we're going to go around with that, and that is a pink. So yeah, she's more than happy to pick them up from school. Like I said, because she likes it. But yeah, it don't make things easy for her. Yeah, because my husband, he's unable to pick them up because of his anxiety. It is, but because he doesn't go out, and I know you're probably thinking, well, or you may think, well, why is she going away to a stitching retreat if her husband doesn't go out? When I go away to a stitching retreat, he's fine with the children, he's perfectly fine in the house, but if he has to go out or go and get anything, his mum, basically his mum will fill in for the day or two while I'm at the retreat. And that's gone blurry again. Just pat that. Sometimes it works if I pat the page. Yeah, I do apologise about it, guys, if it's blurry. But if you like me, most of the time you just listen to the video. So, yeah. Dark blue, where am I? I've lost myself now. Dark blue 16, yeah. I lost what I was doing then. So, yeah. Anyway. What has everybody been up to? Oh, come on. Going to focus, guys. It's because of the small squares, that's why. That's why it goes out of focus, because of the small squares and my hand moving. Yeah, so anyhow, guys, what have you been up to? I've been doing quite a bit. To be honest, I've been stitching, because you know, I love my cross stitch. We're going to have a problem with this. Let's pull it back a bit. I do apologise, guys, about it going in and out of focus. Yeah, I've been doing my cross stitch. I have 16. If we're not got any more 16s, no, that must have been it. All right. Well, that was a lot, wasn't it? But yeah, anyhow, I've been doing my cross stitch. 11. We're going to get 11 out and just do that little square there before I miss it. So we've got red for that. Yeah, stitching. I've been stitching. I've been working on Stitch Around Iceland. I'm not going to explain what the whole Stitch Around Iceland is, because I'll be here for a while. It's basically... it's a stitching challenge that I'm in on Facebook at the minute, so I've been working on that. I've got a new start, So I'm on a new start at the minute, number 9, pink. Yeah, so I'm on a new start of Tigger. I don't know if any of you have seen it. Yes, it's not colouring related, so, but I don't know if any of you have seen it, but have you seen, I don't know if it's in the US, but I know in the UK they've come out with a stitching magazine, which is Disney, which has very, very recently come out. So we're going to do number 18 next, which is green. So they've come out with a stitching magazine, and I think I'm going to do this one here. So yeah, they've come out with a Disney stitching magazine, and it's a Disney one, and each week, oh god, sorry guys. Anyway, yeah, stitching magazine. Each week they come out with a episode of the stitching magazine, and you get some threads and cotton each week. And a lot of people have said they probably won't subscribe to it because it's expensive. It works out expensive. But I love my Disney, so I thought I'm going to subscribe to it, because if I'm not that keen, I can always cancel the subscription. But anyway, I've started stitching the Tigger, doing quite well on that. I've been doing quite a bit of colouring actually. Yeah, done quite a bit of colouring. Yesterday I did some colouring, but I did not feel well yesterday. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I had a cracking headache. My head was absolutely pounding. I had to go to the shop obviously because I needed to get groceries, milk and that. Use my face mask because I use it every time I go out. But yeah, I had a bit of a headache yesterday, and I don't like taking medication because I'm a bit of a baby when it comes to meds. I just don't like it, but I took some paracetamol. Finally gave in, took some paracetamol, and later on in the evening I started to feel a bit better. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else to tell you since I've spoke to you last. I know sometimes in a video you get to a certain point and then you stop discussion for about a couple of seconds so you can try and think about what you're talking about. Put it this way, you're not going to get much joy looking at the picture because of how blurry it is, because of going out of focus. So yeah, I haven't really done much, just preparing the stuff for return back to school. My husband's okay, kind of. He's been having a lot of migraines lately because a part of his illness, besides his anxiety and his depression, is he gets severe migraines. They only used to happen occasionally, like once a month, but it's got to the point now where they are happening more or less every day. He has gone to the doctors about it, and they've gave him medication to prevent his headaches, but they don't do diddly squat. But he has got a tablet called Simatriptan, which he has to take when it's really, really bad. And I think it kind of works. He does take Panadol as well, which he says does help. But he can't have any other medication because he can't swallow tablets for one. And all other stuff just don't work because he takes Panadol. When there was a shortage, he had to take something else, and they were like kind of counteracting with him. They were making him feel more ill than actually better. So, but luckily we've been able to get hold of Panadol recently. But yeah, like I said, he suffers really bad headaches and that. And a part of his illness, he doesn't go out the house. So he has not been out the house for, oh, I dread to think how long. It's probably been months now. Try and encourage him to go out, but just one of those situations, he just will not do it. Which is a shame, really. It's just the way it goes. But it must be bad for him. Obviously, I'm not going through the exact same thing as him, but I suppose people out there that do watch the video, you may know. You can't guess you can kind of relate to him, to how he feels. And that's all. 18. We're up to 21 minutes. So I'm going to do one more colour and then I'm going to get going, I think, because I've got to sort the kids out. So we'll do the missing 15s here. And maybe the missing, oh no, there's a colour down here, that 14. We'll do the missing colours there and then we'll call it there for them. So blue, I have no idea what. 1588. It's a good job I did that card, isn't it? It's a good job I used that. So 15 is 88. So just get those crossed out. And number 14, look on the card here, number 14 was 92. So I'm going to grab 92 out and just do number 14. And then we'll call it there for now, because I need to do the kids' lunch anyway. So guys, that is where I'm actually going to leave it for today. We've got a little bit done. You can really tell the picture now. I'll admit, before when I was doing this picture, when I was using these fine liners, I was a bit unsure about it, because the colours didn't seem to be showing up really well, and I was a bit worried about continuing it on colour and chat, but it's actually showing up pretty well now, minus when it's blurry. But then again, when it's blurry, it's just making it look more block coloured. So yeah, it probably works out right. Anyway, I'm going to finish this picture off camera. I'm going to upload a finished picture. Well, I'm going to upload the finished piece onto Instagram. I'm going to upload the finished picture onto Instagram. Now, you may have the finished picture before you actually get this video, because I'm pre-recording for tomorrow, because I'm a bit busy for tomorrow when I normally do the video. So I'm pre-recording, but I'm going to upload it normally Monday, because I might do a bit of Christmas shopping tomorrow. I know, you guys, you're saying, September, she's doing Christmas shopping already. Trust me, when you've got little ones, do Christmas shopping as soon as you can, because it helps Santa Claus out. That's it. That's what. It helps Santa Claus. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get going now. So, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video of me waffling on about anything and everything. If you've enjoyed the video, please feel free to give it a big thumbs up. If you're not, as I always say, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please feel free to press that subscribe button and the notifications, so you'll be notified when I bring the next video out. I just want to say to everyone again, thank you so much for your support throughout the channel. It means the world to me, and every single one of you do too. So anyway, I'm going to get going now. Get the kids' lunch, who's ready, nip to the shop, do my other chores, and then put my feet up. Anyway guys, I'm gonna get going now and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye for now guys. Bye.